Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates before we begin discussing the top 10 most expensive bikes in this video. What are the top 10 priciest large motorcycles at the beginning of 2022? Since we last covered the top 10 most expensive large motorbikes in the world, a lot has changed, much like how quickly the globe is plunging headfirst into a sea of upheavals. For one thing, the new lowest entry at number 10 clocks in at almost $130,000 more than its predecessor, while the $1 million price tag of the previous number 1, the highly regarded Cosmic Starship by Harley-Davidson, now appears paltry in comparison to the most recent title holder, Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter, which clips the bar at an incredible $11 million mark. Let's start with a list of the top 10 most expensive bikes. Number 10. Ducati Testa Stretta NCR Macchia Nera Concept $225,000. The technical performance, designs, frameworks, and perspective of motorcycles all factor into their pricing. Making them limited edition by producing only a set number of them is another option. Despite the fact that Macchia Nera or blockspot jocularly indicates you may leave a trail of burned-out pavement behind you when driving it, the Ducati Macchia Nera weighs just 297 pounds and is quite light compared to the other large bikes on our list. Number 9. Ducati Desmosedici D16RR NCR M16 $232,500. NCR begins with a Desmosedici D16RR that costs $72,500 and overhauls it to make it faster and more potent. The outcome was the $232,500 NCR Malona 16 Road Missile. What happens to the money? The M16 is entirely made of carbon fiber, including the load-bearing components such as the frame, swing arm, and wheels. Carbon also makes up the fuel tank, fairing, tail, and fenders. Even the fasteners are made of titanium or avionic-grade aluminium for mechanical components. Number 8. Akasi FETXX Titanium Series $300,000. Even though the $300,000 price tag for a large bike was considered outrageous in 2007, many people still felt it was crazy. How times have changed. In 10 years, a $300,000 motorcycle quickly lost its top rank and is now just good for the 8th most expensive large bike in the world. A 2,409cc billet aluminium engine delivering 228 PS of power to the rear wheel powers the FETXX. In order to keep the weight of the bike low, carbon fiber has been employed extensively. Number 7. Dodge Tomahawk V10 Superbike $550,000. You are not alone if you think the Dodge Tomahawk V10 Superbike eerily resembles a four-wheel Dodge squeezed on both sides. It's not only that the Tomahawk V10 Superbike boasts a V10 4-stroke Dodge Viper engine, which has enough power to propel any chassis with more than 2 wheels and give you the impression that 500 supercharged horses are dragging you along as they prepare to attack the Bastille. Talk about the heart of a two-wheeled vehicle now. Number 6. Harley-Davidson Cosmic Starship $1.5 million. What had held the top spot on numerous lists of the 10 most costly large motorcycles is now only deserving of the 6th spot. It is currently listed for sale at $12 million, despite allegedly having been sold for $3.5 million. If that occurs, it should reclaim the title it formerly held, or it might not, given that we doubt the other entrants would also maintain unchanged pricing in the coming days. Making a huge bike that is a literal work of art is the natural next step, as many people already view most big motorcycles as works of art in their own right. Number 5. BMS Nemesis $3 million. The yellow glitter and lack of a side stand on the BMS Nemesis are the first things you would notice about it, giving it the appearance that it is marooned on its underbelly. You start to wonder if it would even start up. In reality, it would, since it has a fully working air ride system and a single-sided swing-arm rear suspension that allow the motorbike to be raised 10 inches off the ground or lowered to the ground. Number 4. Hildebrand and Wolfmuller $3.5 million. History is pricey, but at $3.5 million, your purchase would take you back to 1894, the year that the first motorbike in mass production debuted. Before joining up with Alois Wolfmuller to create their internal combustion motorrad in Munich in 1894, Heinrich and Wilhelm Heidbrand were steam engine engineers. The human-powered horses began to go out of style as a result of this historic occurrence. Number 3. Akasi ES1 Spirit $3.6 million. You can tell something is wrong with a bike when a manufacturer asks even a skilled driver to complete a 2-week training program before attempting to ride one of their models. Why not, in fact? Since there is no discernible chassis framework, this device does not meet the standard definition of a 2-wheel machine. Swing arm, rear suspension, and front suspension all connect to the engine and transmission, respectively. Number 2. 1949 E90 AJS Porcupine $7 million. AJS, a bike company with a distinguished past and a winning track record, was only able to construct 4 Porcupine units in 1949 due to early financial difficulties. In the end, Les Graham's highly good coaching helped one of these athletes win the 1949 World Championship. The Porcupine has a low center of gravity thanks to its open frame, 500cc, DOHC twin engine made of aluminium alloy with horizontal cylinders and heads. It makes use of telehydraulic racing forks and jam pot shocks. Number 1. Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter $11 million. With the Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter, steampunk prevails. That's it. The first item is done. Here are the specifics. Given that the Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter debuted on the market for a humiliating $110,000, whomever foresaw that it would subsequently take the top spot on any top 10 list of large bikes is certainly a seer of the highest kind. And keep in mind that Neiman Marcus is more commonly associated with department stores than with superbikes. How do you feel about our video? Comment below with your response and let me know. Please press the subscribe button before you go if you liked this video and want to see more from me. Thanks for watching.